time for a sleep, everybody. So what we're going to do is just a quick protection meditation, slightly different to the one we did the other day, just to get you all in a kind of groove, get the mediums cleared, protected, and then when that's done, we'll move into the, actually doing some proper live cases together in your groups of 3, but not the groups of 3 that you had before, because as we know, we like to keep moving people around, so we'll just create some different groups, different people. So that's the general concept. So Ben's racing around.
I love your tiptoe more.
Was that a tiptoe, Ben?
He's tiptoeing around us.
We never saw you. You need to visualise like a little invisibility bubble.
Yeah.
And you can just fly around and nobody will know where you are.
And some very quiet sneakers as
Sneakers, yeah, right. Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Okay, so if you guys relax, try and relax. No sleeping. No snoring for Laura. Yeah, exactly.
I was trying to blame Claire. I was like, Claire.
Yeah. Can't beat a good snore, can you?
I don't snore when I'm asleep normally, so what was that?
Perhaps it wasn't you snoring.
Oh my god.
You need to book an SRT session. Yeah. Okay, so if you just feel yourself relaxing, find yourself comfortable in your seat. Well, then just take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And again, a really deep breath in through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. And now visualise a white bubble of light in front of your nose and just inhale that high vibrating white clear energy in through your nose, take it down into your lungs, and then as you exhale just see that stale, stagnant, grey and dark energy coming out of your mouth. As you start to change your vibration with your conscious awareness and thought, starting to activate the spiritual intelligence that's the real part of you, the only part of you that is real, is that spiritual intellect and consciousness. Now visualise grounding roots growing from the bottom of your feet. See them move across the soil in front of you, and then see them head straight down into the centre of planet Earth, grounding your spiritual body, putting that spiritual essence down into the same vibration of Mother Earth. You can feel your legs becoming heavy. You can feel that spiritual essence being grounded and connected into Mother Earth with your conscious awareness and thought. Now just bring your conscious awareness to your heart centre and just see a doorway that swings open and a bright white light that explodes out of your heart, cleansing, clearing and healing your heart chakra as it does so. And then see that bright white light almost like a liquid gold but in white, run down from your heart centre to your solar plex chakra. And again, like a doorway that swings open on its own, see that chakra point open and that bright white light exploding out of that chakra point. And then see that white light moving down further to your sacral chakra. Again, that doorway swings open, a bright white light exploding out. And then down to your root chakra, top of your legs. Again, that doorway swings open on its own. That white light explodes, cleansing, clearing and healing every cell of your being. And now push that bright white light down through the tops of your legs, down to your knees, down to your ankles, into your feet, and then see it run straight down through those grounding roots into the centre of Mother Earth, cleansing, clearing and healing every cell of your being. Now you can feel your legs starting to vibrate at that higher frequency. You can feel yourself being grounded and pulled into Mother Earth. And now bring your conscious awareness back to your heart centre and see that bright white light start to move upwards through your torso to your throat chakra, and see that doorway just swing open on its own. That bright white light exploding out, cleansing and clearing your throat And now write the words love, integrity and protection across the image of your throat. This is you consciously programming the things that you say. Your throat chakra is where you speak to other people physically. The things that you say and the sound has resonance to other people. And this is you programming that chakra. So the words that you speak are said with love and integrity to the people that you speak to during the day. And now see that bright white light move down through the tops of your arms, down past your elbows, down into your hands, and then see that white light explode out of every fingertip, again cleansing, clearing and healing every cell of your being. Then you can feel yourself starting to vibrate at that higher frequency. You're activating that spiritual essence. And now see that bright white light moving upwards from your throat chakra to your third eye. And again that light explodes out like a nuclear explosion, cleansing and clearing that third eye chakra. And again write the words protection, love, integrity across the image of your third eye as we program that chakra so that you only see positive imagery. Your guides only show you positive imagery. You're moving your conscious awareness to a place that you're protecting. The images that you see when you're on the astral, connecting to other entities, other beings, other frequencies and dimensions, you're consciously programming that chakra to only see positivity. And now see that bright white light starting to move upwards from your third eye to your crown chakra. And let that white light start to build top of your head. And then when you're ready, like a doorway that swings open in the crown at the top of your head, see that open and that bright white light exploding from the top of you, again like a nuclear explosion, upwards, leaving the planet, leaving the galaxy and universe, going upwards and onwards, connecting you to core consciousness. This is you connected to core conscious awareness, where you can find anything you need to find out about. You can ask questions. You're not connected to anything, any being, any other intelligence. This is just a pool of core consciousness that you're connecting into, and you always have access. Now just visualize a bubble of light like an egg and see a doorway that swings open, and walk through that doorway and close it behind you. This is your protected space that you work from, protected space that only you have access to. And just feel how it feels. You feel confident, calm and protected in that egg. This is your protective spiritual bubble. Now just ask yourself 3 times, am I sovereign, yes or no? Am I sovereign, yes or no? Am I sovereign, yes or no? And you should get back 3 quick, immediate yeses, confirming full spiritual sovereignty. If you don't get that, or you get a yes that changes in your mind to a no, take a flaming sword of light in a colour that feels right to you intuitively and run that sword around the outside of that image with the intention to cut away any negative connections, cords, energies that you've picked up during the day. You're consciously clearing yourself. And then see a bright purple flame of light. And make that purple flame bigger and brighter. And then walk into it, put your arms out, put your legs out in a star shape. And just notice how much negativity you can see being burnt away from you. You may hear a crackling sound as the energy is burnt away and frazzled. You may see flashes of light as low vibrating negative entities cleared and removed from your etheric field. And then just swing back round for that sovereignty check again. So ask yourself 3 times, am I sovereign, yes or no? Am I sovereign, yes or no? Am I sovereign, yes or no? And this time you should get 3 quick, immediate yeses, confirming your confidence in your own spiritual sovereignty. If that still fails and you still get a yes that changes to a no in your mind, repeat the process with a different colour flame of light. So you can work through all of the colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, infrared, ultraviolet. Every colour has its own unique frequency of vibration, and you can work through each of those frequencies to discover and find any level of negativity that's attached to your auric field, and then with your conscious awareness and your intent, you can clear and remove it. Now we're going to invite the guide to come forward. So visualise a glass door made of clear quartz and see that doorway completely clear. And we're going to invite your spirit guide or a guide that's working for your highest good to come forward and stand on the other side of that door. You'll see their reflection in the glass. Just study their features. Notice what their face looks like, what their hair looks like. They could be smiling at you. They could be stood there showing you in a particular dress of an age that's relative to the guide that's coming forward. So now just check their authenticity. So you ask them 3 times, are you from the highest light? Are you from the highest light? Are you from the highest light? And we're looking to get 3 quick, immediate yeses to confirm again the authenticity of the spiritual guide that's coming forward to meet you. So if you don't get 3 yeses, or again you get a yes that changes in your mind to a no at the end, assume that's a no, and then turn around 180 degrees with the intention to disconnect from that spiritual entity that's come forward, and visualise another doorway, bright yellow in colour, almost like a calcite door. And we call forward another guide that's going to come forward and present themselves to you. So again, you may see the same guide, you may see a different guide. So we're going to check their authenticity again. So ask them 3 times. Are you from the highest light? Yes or no? Are you from the highest light? Yes or no? Are you from the highest light? Yes or no? And again, we're looking for 3 quick, immediate yeses, confirming the authenticity of the guide that's presented itself. So if you're happy with the guide, that's okay. If you're still not happy, or you don't feel something's right, or intuitively something feels off, you must work with your intuition. And again, turn around 180 degrees with the intention to disconnect and uncord from that spiritual energy that's come forward. And then just find yourself back inside your bubble of light. Now visualise a black wetsuit, the sort of suit you go swimming with. Put your legs in the leg holes, your feet down to the bottom. Put your arms in the arm holes and pull the sleeves up. And then flick the hat up over your head. And then put your hands on the zip at the top of your legs and do that zip up to your throat with the intention to protect your chakra system. This is you protecting yourself. And now visualise an old invisibility cloak that you've had around for eons. It's got holes in, it's old, it's been used for a long time. It manifests in front of your eyes. So put your arms in the armholes, flick that cloak around you, and then flick the hood up over your head so that it drops down right past your face, so no one can see your face. This is you moving yourself into a vibration of invisibility. With this cloak on, you can walk anywhere, you can do anything. It offers full spiritual invisibility from anything negative. And this is a cloak that you can wear when you're on public transport. This is a cloak that you can put on in the morning when you're working. This again is spiritual protection at the highest vibration for you to work in this realm. It's an old cloak you've used before, you're just remembering that you've had this a long time, and now you're manifesting it and bringing it back into your conscious awareness. So just notice how you feel now. Your vibration is leveled out, you have clarity of thought and mind, you feel strong and protected. This is the spiritual warrior stepping forward. This is you stepping into your power. And you know you're powerful. Now when you're ready, just bring your conscious awareness back into this room, feel your feet on the floor, and then when you're ready, open your eyes. No snoring, that's good.
That was perfect, that's sorry.
So how do we feel? Good question. So did anyone have a guide that came forward that you needed to remove out of interest? Yeah.
Look at goosebumps all over.
That's good.
Guess it worked.
So when you turned around, did that guy obviously disconnected, did another one come forward?
Yeah, another one. He had similar with brighter and lighter.
Yeah. And that one passed the authenticity test.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of this sort of thing, really. Obviously you can kind of change this around and make it up the way you need to. view, but it's just like a base again, it's like a spine. And I kind of just play with different meditations. And obviously you could do that in a minute in your mind when you're in the shower in the morning, that's what I tend to do. I then connect the chair and check it's him, and then you're kind of good to go for the day really. So from my perspective, this whole thing that we're both teaching is all about speed really. We don't want to spend hours doing meditations, we're too busy. But we want to be protected and we want to feel safe and secure. So it's all about learning the confidence, and that comes with practice. And the more you do this, you'll get to the point where this is the routine. When John is asking everyone every day, and you've done your protection, it's like, yeah, done in the shower, I'm good to go for the day. And then only occasionally, if we're working on something extremely negative, might you come back and think, I'll just rerun through that before we start this next case, because you realise that what you're dealing with obviously has a very low vibration, and you just want to double checking. But generally, that whole protective invisibility cloak is really cool, because you can use that with your animals. So I've got a small dog, a little Yorkshire Terrier, and he thinks he's a Rottweiler. So when we go out somewhere, as we walk past other dogs, like German Shepherds, big dogs, that sort of thing, I just visualise him in a little bubble of that invisibility bubble, basically. And the other dogs don't even see him. So when you're walking the dog, they all stop and sniff each other. But the way to test this is if you're walking the dog and you do that little routine, you watch another dog just walks past, doesn't even see the energy at all. So it's a really cool way of like protecting. And of course, the same works
they're technically 4D or 3D. It's
yeah, basically you sort of move that vibration so they don't see them.
Wow.
And obviously when you're on public transport, you can do the same yourself.
Yeah. You know what is interesting is your scuba suit, because Donna even does energy work, and she says that if you want to disempower someone, I was going to stand up and do it, which you just look someone up, down, you're like unzipping them, and you're opening up their chakras, and all the power just falls out. But if you just take an imaginary zip and go up to here, you're zipping yourself up, but you can look someone down and
do the opposite.
Yeah, do the opposite. So yeah, or you can look them up.
Because that's the thing, right?
And she does body testing to show that
it
actually,
works.
yeah,
it
actually works.
Because that's the thing, it's all just a occult practice. You're just remembering things we've all done before, basically. So none of this is kind of new to most of you. It's just remembering how to do stuff. And the more you do it, the better you get, generally.
The zip up is very powerful.
Yeah.
Chakras anyway.
Yeah, that's what I've always found to be sort of works for me quite well. Right? But again, different people visualise different things. You can climb into something, or put a bubble around yourself. The bubble's the kind of quick and fastest way, really. Because
Women do it a lot. They see a woman they don't like, they just give her a little look down, and she's disempowered.
Who does?
Women do it a lot.
Do they?
I see it, yes. If they're not in this environment, but in a more bitchy environment, they'll look each other, look you down.
Look you up and down.
Look you up and down, yeah.
Oh, women do it all the time.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Go do the same thing.
Men check girls
It's like
out, women
sussing
like
you up, you know?
It's like an energy.
Yeah, but it is. It's almost like they're doing a scan on you.
I do know it's just
Right.
But it's always something based on some kind of a judgment, you know what I mean? Like
So they're feeling threatened by you.
It's like they're reading your energy, almost subconsciously.
Yeah, right.
Definitely. You're taking
women
it
do a
all.
lot of things subconsciously that we don't recognize.
That's called intuitiveness, but
Sorry,
I always
Ken.
think we need to get started.
Yeah, right. Well, so if you guys want to just move around and basically pair yourselves up, so 2 facilitators for a medium. So the mediums want to kind of move into like one here, one there, one over there, and one there. So Dave doesn't have to move.